You are standing in the office kitchen. The coffee machine is slow. It's making a low, grumbling sound.
And then it happens. Your coworker, Dave, walks in. You've seen him every day for 2 years, but you've never actually spoken to him for more than 10 seconds.
You look at the coffee. It's only 40% full. You are trapped. Dave looks at you and says the 4 most terrifying words in the English language.
How was your weekend?
Your brain freezes. You did so many things. You went to the park, you cleaned your house, you watched a documentary about bees. But what comes out of your mouth?
It was fine. Yours?
Good, thanks. And then silence. Just the sound of the grumbling coffee machine. You feel like a social failure.
Welcome to Vivid English Today. I'm Larah.
And I'm Miles, and today we are surviving the water cooler.
In our last episode, we talked about the high-stakes world of the job interview. But today, we're talking about the medium-stakes world of the office kitchen.
Larah, why is this so hard? My students can explain a complex quarterly budget, but they fall apart when they have to talk about the weather with the IT guy.
Because there is no agenda for small talk. In a meeting, you know what to say.
Right.
At the coffee machine, you have to be a human. And for English learners, being spontaneously human is exhausting.
It's the fear of being boring, or the fear of being too personal.
Exactly. We call this the social glue. If you don't do it, the office feels cold.
The social glue.
If you do it well, you build rapport.
Rapport. That's a French word we stole to make ourselves sound fancy. It just means a good connection.
So let's fix Miles' boring weekend answer. Miles, we use the one detail rule.
The one detail rule?
Never just say it was fine. Always give one small, unimportant detail.
A hook.
It gives the other person a hook to keep the conversation moving.
Okay, let's role play. I'll try to be less boring. You be Dave. Action.
Hey, Miles, how was your weekend?
It was good, thanks. I actually went to that new Italian place downtown. The pizza was amazing, but the line was huge. How about you?
Oh, I love that place. Was it the one on 5th Street?
Wait, that was actually easy.
See? By mentioning the pizza, I had something to talk about. You didn't have to give a speech, you just gave me a hook.
But what if I didn't do anything? What if I stayed on my sofa and watched Netflix for 48 hours? I can't say that, can I?
Yes, you can. You say, it was very relaxing. I finally finished that series everyone is talking about. Have you seen it?
Oh, so the goal isn't to be impressive. The goal is to be available.
Exactly. Now, let's talk about the group join. This is the nightmare scenario.
The nightmare scenario.
You see 3 coworkers laughing in a circle. You want a glass of water, but you don't want to be the weird person standing on the edge.
I usually just look at my phone and pretend I'm reading a very important email.
That makes you look unapproachable. Instead, you use the listen and nod technique.
Listen and nod. Okay.
You walk over, get your water, and just offer a small smile. If they are talking about something general, you can add a micro comment.
A micro comment? Give me an example.
If they are complaining about the office being too hot, you don't need a whole story about your childhood in the desert. You just say, I know, right? It feels like a sauna in here today.
I know, right? That's a great phrase. It's like a social high five.
It really is. It shows you are on their side.
But Larah, what about the gossip? This is the dangerous part of the workplace. You're in the kitchen and someone says, "Did you hear about what happened in the meeting with Sarah?"
Ooh, the office grapevine.
As an English learner, I'm terrified of gossip. What if I misunderstand a detail and start a rumor by accident?
Rule number 1. Be a Switzerland. Stay neutral.
I like that. I'm staying Switzerland on this one.
You can use vague listeners like, oh really, or that's interesting, or I hadn't heard that. You are participating in the conversation without owning the information.
That's interesting is the perfect phrase because it can mean that's amazing or that sounds like a disaster, but you aren't choosing a side.
Now, Miles, let's talk about the exit. You have your coffee. Dave is still talking about his dog's knee surgery. How do you leave without being rude?
In season 1, we learned I won't keep you. Does that work here?
It works perfectly. But in the office, we often use the work excuse.
I'd love to chat more, but I have a hard stop at 10.
Or my favorite, I'm gonna go tackle this inbox before it tackles me. Catch you later.
Catch you later. I like this one. Very casual, very smooth.
Let's do a quick drill section for the listeners. Repeat after Miles. Focus on the vibe of the voice.
It was pretty quiet, but I did manage to go for a long walk.
It was pretty quiet, but I did manage to go for a long walk.
I know, right? The commute was a nightmare this morning.
I know, right? The commute was a nightmare this morning.
I'd better get back to my desk. See you at the meeting.
I'd better get back to my desk. See you at the meeting.
That felt good. It makes the office feel less like a battlefield and more like a room with people in it.
That's the goal, Miles. Connection, not perfection.
So here is your challenge for the week.
The one detail challenge.
The next time someone asks you, "How are you?" or "How was your weekend?" do not give a one-word answer.
Give one detail. One movie, one meal, one weather complaint. Give them a hook and see what happens.
You might accidentally make a friend, or at least make the coffee machine less awkward.
That's it for today's episode. Next week, we're going into the boardroom.
We are talking about the presentation, how to speak when everyone is looking at you and you've forgotten how to breathe.
It's going to be a big one.
Until then, stay brave
Stay imperfect.
and stay vivid.